Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here, and welcome back to a new YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, here we are to continue my Adelaide Crows My Coach Crew mode in AFL 23. And in today's video, here we are for round 10, I'm pretty sure it is going to be, of the Adelaide Crows My Coach Crew mode. And it is third on Nichols round. We get to wear the Indigenous Guernsey for the next couple of weeks, which is great. And yes, it is round 10. But yeah, in today's video, we're going to be playing the Dogs at Mars Stadium. Make sure to go ahead and check last week's episode because I'm about to spoil it here. Last week, it was a very nice win over the Saints at the Adelaide Oval. It was a tough game until the final quarter where we got a bit of breathing room, and yeah, in the end, got off to a nice 24-point win. It was a tough game, but in the end, we were just the better side, and we've gotten a couple of really big wins in the past couple of weeks as well. Obviously, where are we here? The loss to the Cats wasn't great. The win against Collingwood was one to remember for sure, which I don't think you guys have seen that episode due to some file problems. And then obviously the week before in round 6, a very nice win over Hawthorn. So but we're coming, we are charging, we're coming for the top 8. We're in 13th at the moment. Stakes, we love to do that, of course. If we win today, this is going to be our best ticket that we're going to have yet, I reckon, to making the top 8, especially if teams like the Giants, Collingwood, Port Adelaide and Richmond all drop, and then hopefully Gold Coast and Brisbane can, well, actually one of them two will be dropping because it is a Q clash. So yeah, we've seen a couple of these teams to drop. If the Dogs win, it's not great, but yeah, we would love to win to try and close this gap back a little bit. And Mars Stadium is a winnable game, of course, as well. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, hop into team selection now. I am going to roll with a unchanged team that beat the Saints. I think that, yeah, we'll be able to comfortably roll with this team and hopefully try and get the job done. Alright, so now that we're rolling with a unchanged team for this week, we're pretty much ready to go, of course. It is going to be a huge game today. It is going to be, yeah, it's going to be the 5th place Dogs and the 13th place Adelaide, round 10. Now, what has Adelaide done already? So we can see that Port Adelaide have lost. That's a huge game. I'm pretty sure they've lost. Oh no, I'm pretty sure they won actually. But yeah, we need, what else? What else have we got? We need, let's go into the fixture before we start. We need, so that's a big game, that one, that Brisbane Geelong one. Freo Geelong is a big one. Brisbane Gold Coast, huge one. Essendon and Richmond is a big one as well. So we've got a couple of big games. Anyway though, now it is over to us. What are we going to be able to do? We're going to be selecting, oh, it's already put the uniforms on by default. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Here we go for the Dogs and Adelaide at Mars Stadium in Ballarat. I will see you guys there for this huge contest. This is going to be a really good game. So yeah, I'll see you guys there for the Dogs and the Crows. See you there. This is our one-way ticket into finals pretty much today. This is just a huge game. We get the job done. We create the upset. Then things are looking good for us. Obviously, we know how this game in real life rolled for Adelaide. It was not great. The Dogs were the way better of the sides. And yeah, we're going to have a really good game today if we want to win, because we know they're a good team. We know their forward line is good, and we know that we're going to have to compete. Dogs have won the toss. What are they going to do at Mars? They're going to know these conditions better than we are. They're going to kick to the left of screen. Alright, wind actually doesn't look too bad down here. It's a beautiful sunny day. Here we go, run away. And O'Brien is going to win the hit out. Doing a bit of space. First goal of the day is going to be going the Dogs' way. Look at McLean get him up and about. Going to look to bring the Dogs in. We're going to try and force a little turnover. Really nicely done there. Rochelle came through. Brilliant turnover, spoil. And now that's on the roof of Mars from Josh Rochelle. Oh, Murray nearly got up. But I think that was Jones. It wasn't, it was Johannesson instead that pops to the Dogs' second of the game. So Rory Lobb, this would give them their third. He's scored 9 goals this year. That looks good. 3 goals to 1 for the Western Bulldogs early on in this contest. Kicked 7 goals this year. Who would have thought that would have been called deliberate? And it gives us our second. So Jason Johannesson, he's taking his chances when he goes forward. Is this another one of those? It is. He's kicked 25 goals for the year and is well and truly in Coleman medal form here, Tex. And he slams another one through. Wrong disposal. Jason Johannesson lines it up. You are kidding me. And there you go. There's your quarter. Western Bulldogs 5-0-30 to Adelaide 3 goals 119. It hasn't been the best of first quarters. It's been a very highly contested, high pressure game. They've been able to get way too easy transition. Way too easy transition. I repeat, way too easy transition. It's just been a little bit disappointing so far this quarter. But look, we need to bounce back. We need to have a nice, strong second quarter. But yeah. Couple of little easy things there for the Dogs, but overall in that quarter it was quite a good game, and we only find ourselves trailing by 11 points at the first change. Second quarter from Ballarat Mars Stadium are underway. So it's a tough kick from here. I'm just going to go drop punt for the fun of it. Riley Thilthorpe. We're going to try and recreate Texas' goal at Mars Stadium. Oh, yes. Don't you love that from the pocket? A drop punt finish. You've got full VIP access inside 50. And of course, that only had to be finished with a goal to put us in front. Isaac Rankin. He stole it. He ran. And he goaled it. That is a goal of the year contender for Isaac Rankin. That is an amazing finish. Probably got a little bit lucky there with that turn, but wow. And now, everything is just going our way. We're getting quality shots on goal. He's kicked 1 goal today. This would be for goal number 2. We are unstoppable at the moment here. Williams. There's the goal. Bailey Williams. You'd think it would stay at 19. Liberatore. There's your half-time siren. Western Bulldogs 6-2-38 to Adelaide 9-3-57. That quarter was great. We kicked 6 goals to 1, and their 1 came late in the quarter, so very nice quarter for the Crows. Alright, so here we are for the half-time show, of course. 6-2-38 Western Bulldogs to 9-3-57 Adelaide. Good quarter that quarter. We started to get on top of some really key areas, and even though they were still winning clearance, which their midfield does so well, we were playing better, and we've gone inside 50 16 to 15 times, plus 1 there for the Western Bulldogs, but we've still been able to still been able to score, and every time we've gone inside 50 we've had a nice little look at scoring. But yeah, there's not really a lot in terms of separating this game. I think the Dogs obviously had the way better first term, and then yeah, our second term was a good one. Thilthorpe's had 4 goals, Walker's had 2, and then Rankin has also had 1 and had a couple of opportunities as well. But yeah, in terms of everything else, it's quite an even game in all honesty. There's not really a lot separating these two sides except the score, which yeah, we probably got a little bit lucky there in that quarter that we got a couple of our really good opportunities. But yeah, aside from that though, it is a good game, and this is definitely a game which you do not want to miss the end of, because yeah, this is going to be a really good finish coming up. I can just sense it. Here we go, third quarter. We're underway at Mars Stadium. It's the Crows and the Dogs. It is currently the Crows by 19. So here we go, second half, third term underway. Riley West, in he comes. Slots it through. Has had all the opportunities today. He's kicked 4 goals. Riley Thilthorpe, 4 goal number 5. Absolute superstar. So Toby McLean. This has been a back and forth contest at Mars. Better as well. But now an opportunity comes, and it's Johannesson again. But why would you when you got Rory Laird, who can just settle, go back, and go bang? Here we go down the line. Rankin! Oh my goodness, Isaac Rankin. It would give him his 3rd today. But what a passage of play from the Crows. And we're up by 20. Foot race on. Who's going to get there first? Great work there with the handball. Rory Laird now. He's just going to be able to run around. And now he walked to point blank range and slams it through. I mean, I guess he got it to Nick Murray. And now it's 3-quarter time. So the Dogs had some really good chances there late in the quarter. couldn't quite capitalise, and now all of a sudden we find ourselves a really nice lead heading into the final change. 23 points is our lead. Western Bulldogs 9-256 to Adelaide 13-5 83. Huge contest here, and well, look, the Dogs are going to come, and I do know that. They're going to come, they're going to try their hardest this last quarter, and we've been at positions where we've led at three-quarter time and failed to get the job done from there. There's also been times where we've flown off in the last quarter and left the opposition for dust. So this last quarter is going to be interesting to see what happens. But look, we need a good last quarter. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Here we go. Final quarter underway from Mars Stadium. It's currently the Crows by 27, but it is the final term underway. Huge quarter coming up here. So Toby McLean, this you think is going to be the easiest challenge they're probably going to have all day. And it keeps him in it. Jason Johannesson, he's got time, he's got space, he's got room, and he's got the finish. This man is a match winner on his own, is Jason Johannesson. Is he going to be enough today to propel the Dogs to the most unlikeliest of victories? The Western Bulldogs big man Jordan Sweet has absolutely shanked it, and it'll be out of bounds on the full. Darcy Fogarty has kicked it. That is going to be one of the biggest in this game. Yeah? See if we can make a miracle happen. He can. Lockie Murphy with the goal of the year contender as well. Waitman, tough kick. This would be a helpful goal. So Riley West knows times against the Dogs. Slams it through on the final siren. Don't know why I'd be celebrating. Don't know why they're celebrating. Because we hold on for a classic at Mars by 11 points. It was a very good game. The Dogs gave us a good game all afternoon. Western Bulldogs 14-286 at Adelaide 15-7-97. One of the upsets of the year though. You wouldn't have seen that coming, and it was built off the back of our good third quarter where we kicked 4 goals to 3 and just got the margin rolling over there. And then the final quarter they came. I knew they were going to come, but a couple of goals in a row, a couple of comforting goals just gave us all that we needed to win in the end. We win by 11. Crazy game though. Definitely one of the upsets of the year. Here are some stats as well. I'm not going to need to go through this stuff. You guys can just go through it at your own pace. But what a win it was. And now we're going to be able to go through to some stat winners, which, yeah, here's the tackles, goals. It was Johannesson with 6. You don't see that from a player like Johannesson. Thilthorpe kicked 5, Walker kicked 3, McLean kicked 3. Also gave him a bit of hope. West led and Murphy with the 2. But yeah, wow. That was a good game. They gave us a very, very, very good game. And there were match winners on both teams that could have easily won the game for either or. But yeah, what a game. And an 11-point upset win away from home, when at times we've been patchy, is a great result. There's the song. Alright, there it is. What a win for the Adelaide Crows. It was a win against all odds. And now that gives us a real good look at finals now. Now, next week we've got Brisbane, which is going to be a really good game. Then we've got the Suns, then we've got the Eagles. So 3 very winnable weeks, believe it or not. Then the bye. But look, there it is. There's the match stats. There's the best on ground. But yeah, wow. Keys, surprisingly not in there, but look, Saligo has been in there a couple of times this year, and must admit the Indigenous Guernseys look amazing as well. And Sir Doug Nicholls round continues next round when we're playing Brisbane at the Adelaide Oval, which we've skipped them on the ladder now, and we are in equal 8th spot. Our percentage is poor. We need probably a couple of big wins to try and get there. We've been winning some close ones. Brisbane could be an opportunity for a decent sized win. Then Gold Coast, and then West Coast. So a couple of really decent opportunities to get some nice wins for sure. Now we'll go next. We need to see how the rest of the results panned out. We were in equal 8th. We are not in equal 8th anymore. We've gone down to 12th. Due to obviously the Lions, by looks of things, winning that Q Clash. Let's see. Brisbane by 2 points. Wow. After Gold Coast led most of it, made a charge in the last, but still didn't hang on due to Brisbane kicking the remaining goals. Wow. Richmond won the dream time at the G, and that is how the round played out. So all of a sudden we played the 10th place Lions, the 13th place Suns, and the 18th place West Coast. Next 3 weeks are very winnable, and in all honesty, I mean, we've got to at least win 2 of 3 to be a serious finals contender, assuming that we should be able to win against West Coast and pretty comfortably, because what did West Coast do last week? Lost by 34 to Hawthorn. The week before got smashed by Gold Coast, but got beaten by them by 30, and then the week before that lost to Richmond by 7. So I mean, it hasn't been too bad of a year for West Coast, but again, still no win for them, and I doubt it'll be against us. But look, we've got 2 massive weeks coming up. I think that's all that we need to do. We can go and have a look at the statistics. We can have a look at the cold medal leader, which Taylor Walker and Isaac Rankin 28 and 20 are the 2 outright leaders at the moment. Walker should be able to win it. Then Rankin will probably finish second. Got Toby Green in at third, which were probably the only real players which actually have a crack at winning it as well, due to the gap growing and growing and growing in that cold medal race. And Walker gets really good footy every week, and I wonder where that would have put Thilthorpe, but that is something for another day. That is going to wrap up today's episode. What a win it was. It was a really nice, what was it again? 11-point win over the Western Bulldogs. It was a tough game, a good result in the end, really nice win. Next couple of weeks go as following: Brisbane at the Adelaide Oval, Gold Coast at TIO, and then West Coast at the Adelaide Oval before round 14 is our bye, and then round 15 back into action against Collingwood. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you guys in the next video on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye everyone. Flame Footy out.